どうも皆さんこんにちは。久々の投稿になります。今回はコールオブクトゥルフをプレイしていきたいと思います。こちらですね。一回ちょっとやってみたんですけども、なかなか面白いゲームでした。で、エンディングまで行ったんですけども、なかなかうまくいかずっていう形で終わってしまいましたが、もう一回プレイしていきたいと思います。どんなエンディングになるか楽しみでございます。それではスタート。そう、ここは文字が出るんだけども声が出ない。結構グロい。結構リアルなんだよな。はい、しゃがむ。なんかあったっけ。ここはチュートリアルな感じで、進めていきますね。はい、これか。そしたらコントローラーが揺れてる。ボルトカッター。じゃあ切りますか。はい、行きましょう。
What a putrid offering. Don't fight.
走る。
You have been chosen.
ここは
Behold. Everything has already been written. Perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Oh. まさかの最初は夢を。手帳を見る。はい。小起動。はい。
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
はい。ラジオの音が大きい。
I should get rid of all this stuff. I should get rid of all this stuff.
はいはい。 はい、電話ですね。はいはい。
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
話術かな。話術を上げましょう。心理学も上げましょうか。はい。
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, are you still...
I'm coming.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
余計なお世話じゃんかね。
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl, she is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
目標、ノートに現在の目標が書かれています。次を押して開く。
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
はい。一応降りる手がかり。はい。絵を見ましょうか。その前になんか見れるとこあったっけ？もうないか。
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
はい。
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
どこに住んでいたんですか？
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
精神的虚弱について書いてあり
You
ま
must
した。
tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
36号倉庫について
The
聞いてみ
sender's
よう。
label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
さあ行きましょうか。はい。
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
あ、手帳見ましょうか。
Darkwater.
この人が亡くなったと。この人が旦那さん、息子。はい。手がかり。絵画。はい。
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. A good old story of blackmail in a speakeasy. Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
はい。いろいろ見るとこがある。キャラクターシートを見る医学部の進捗。はい。
I used to be an avid reader. The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases. The Lost Battalion. Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage. I wonder why I still take these things.
睡眠薬。はい。ダークウォーターについて調べよう。
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
クジラ漁が盛んな島。
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to dark water.
行きましょう。はい。狂気に陥る。はい。ここはなんか喋るところはないのかな。
We're almost there.
やっぱり木が多いな。ホール・オブ・クトゥルフ、ここから始まりますね。
Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
A nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
新しい目標、ヒッツロイに話しかける。サブ目標、バーに行く。ブラッドリーに話しかける。はい。行きましょうか。
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That
ま
suits
ず
me
バーに
fine.
行きますか。つば吐いた。
Hey, be careful. Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
I see grounds for not right. Well, there is no.
「
I
はい。
and the winds do blow.
You saw what happened. He's the troublemaker.
Oh, you're a true mainlander. A real princess. You strut around with your la-di-da ways, and then, as soon as the pressure rises, you start squealing. You don't have what it takes to drink my whiskey. You've got to earn it.
I'm here for information, not for a fight.
I prefer it that way. Speak then. I reserve the right to answer or not.
I say grounds for not
何を聞きましょうかね。
and the weather is rough, and the wind
えー、
and there's little comfort here.
まあ、この島について聞いてみようか。
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
And the winds do
はい。
blow, and there's
聞いてみましょう。
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
I had the wing of the girly boys. I was present in the fire hole.
You don't dare say a thing because you respect their memory. But that doesn't mean that you don't have a lot on your mind.
You're not a PI for nothing. Okay. I don't know what it's worth, though. But Mrs. Hawkins, she went to see her doctor very often.
She was sick.
Ah, I shouldn't have mentioned it to you. Forget it.
Drinking of strong beer.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
Way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I see grounds for not right. Well, there is no.
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
And the winds do blow, and there's little comfort here. I'd sooner
禁酒法ある時
I
代
didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
もう出ましょうか。
That'll be all for now.
手帳を見る。1CP。目星。はい。いろいろ回ってみましょう。さて、
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
ほう。クジラよりもでかい。
And the doctor, what did he?
奇跡の獲物。はい。
My God.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens. We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
この歌は何だい？
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous catch.
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
あり
I
がと
bid you
う。
farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
If I had to wing of the girl,
さあこの人。
What you looking at, stranger?
fly home.
はい
The。clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
はーい。わかりました。じゃあ出ましょうか。
The girl doctor. Cold. She won't stop asking.
ブラッドリーに話しかける。
Come on, can we sort this out? You can see he's half drunk.
There's
Nothing for you here either.
Your
Beat
chum
it.
wanted to stir us up.
But you can stay to watch if you want.
じゃあ違うとこ行きますか。
Please move back. Let the police do their work. Hey,
The blood is just beginning to coagulate. It died a short time ago. Only a specialist would know what killed it.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
the same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
You can see that I'm busy, can't you?
You
Ah,
can't
more than that.
You're not
Ah.
sailors. Oh yeah. It's a sign.
じゃあフィッツルーに話しかけましょう。これ取れないのかな？取れないんだな。あそこに人がいるけど。あ、釣りしてんのか。話しかけられない。じゃあフィッツルーに話しかけて、メイン目標達成しましょうか。
I've brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
あれ
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
これか。
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess a Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
はい。 さてどこだ？
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
はい。なんもない。
What a macabre souvenir.
手がかりで、はい。目録、写真。はい。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights at the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the
あそこです
jetty.
か。
You can't miss it.
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
調査プロ。これかな？
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
はい。
I shall be on my way.
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
はいよ、寄りますよ。で、そしたら、目星を上げて、はい、確定します。で、今セーブしたところなので、ちょうどいいところだと思いますので、今回はここまでにしたいと思います。それではまた皆さん、次回お会いしましょう。